Hi, I'm Frances O'Roark Dowell, and today I'd like to give you a little writing advice. I don't know if you love to write or you hate to write or you're somewhere in between, but here's one thing I can tell you for sure. To be a better writer, you need to practice. Writing is like a sport. To get better, you've got to work out every day. If you work out every day, you get stronger and you develop the stamina you need and you improve your skills. If you love to write, what I recommend to you is that you write every day for at least 30 minutes, maybe even an hour if you've got that kind of time. I also recommend you set a goal, whether it's to finish a short story or a novel or a collection of poems, or if it's to finish a play. Set that goal and work toward that goal every day. Now, if you hate to write, I recommend you write every day. I know you didn't want to hear that, but it's true. If you hate to write or if you struggle with writing, I recommend you get a journal and commit to writing in it 10 minutes a day, every day, about whatever you want. You can actually just open up that journal and write, I hate to write, writing is boring, for that 10 minutes. After a while, you'll get bored of writing that and you'll come up with some other stuff. Even better, you can take something that you're really interested in, like maybe you love horses and horseback riding. Write about that for 10 minutes a day. Maybe you follow college football and the NFL draft. You have so much to write about with that topic. Write about that for 10 minutes every day. Write about whatever interests you or obsesses you. Don't worry about getting it right. Don't worry about anybody reading it. Part of this process, part of this daily practice is really to build your strength as a writer. In some ways, it's to get you over your fear of the blank page. And believe me, you can love writing and still look at a blank piece of paper or a blank screen and go, oh my goodness, I have to fill that up. So that's one of the things I want you to work at, to get over that fear, to get words down on paper. And you may never love to write, but writing will get easier, I promise. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that writing is a process. And your first draft, no matter if you're a great writer or just an okay writer, your first draft is always going to be your worst draft. All writers revise. Some people don't like to hear that, but it's true. And I find that to be great news. It means I don't have to write a perfect first draft. It means I can mess up. I write really bad first drafts between me and you and my editor. I'm not just saying this. My editor will tell you some stories about the bad first drafts I write. But that's okay, because for me, the first draft is getting something down on paper. And I'm lucky because I have an editor. You can have an editor too, whether it's a parent, a sibling, a good friend, a teacher, media specialist. They're big readers. You know, they may be able to give you some great feedback on your stories or poems. Get an editor. An editor is like a coach. Read some books. In fact, just thought I'd mention this. I have a new book. It's called How to Build a Story, The Big What If, right? And it's all about the writing process and getting through the first draft of a story. There's lots of ways to learn about writing, to get feedback on your own writing. And if you practice, and remember, you don't have to get it right the first time, I think you're going to do amazing things. I think you're going to be a better writer. I think the writing process will be easier for you. And I think one day it's possible I might even be reading your book. And I can't wait. So get that journal, warm up that computer screen, find the perfect notebook, and start writing. What are you waiting for? Let's go.